Going to be going green next time by. On the pole is going to be Mike Leonard in the 82. On the outside is the 31R of James Hines.
Starting inside row number 2, the 4Z of Zane Woodman to his outside, the 33B of Brianna Fanstill.
Row 3 to the inside, Trevor Noonan in the 66, and it's Noah Williams, Mason Richards, Joe Faven, and Adam Burka. As the green flag comes out, we're racing in heat race number 1 for the IMCA Northern SportMods. A little bit of shuffling around through turns 1 and 2, and we got a 3-wide battle coming up for the 3rd spot. But as we come through turns 3 and 4, your lap number 1 leader is going to be the 82 of Mike Leonard.
Mike Leonard leads the field off into corner number 1 as we've now got a 3-wide battle for the lead. Here comes Woodman on the low side, going to make his way around Hines down the back straightaway. He's charging and challenging a rookie in this Sport Mod division. Looking sporty out here so far. Lap number 2 in the books. Give it to Mike Leonard. Woodman hanging on to that 2nd spot.
Down the backstretch they go. Trying to catch up and make that pass for the 2nd spot is the 4Z of Zane Woodman. Just a bit back there. Battle for 2nd raging on between the 31R and the 33B. Hines and Fansteel battling it out for the 3rd spot. Now looking to the inside. Here comes Woodman. Into turns 1 they go. The 82 of Leonard has company. As Woodman looks to the low side, had to check up a little bit. The lead is still going to be held by Leonard this lap.
Zane Woodman, a former micro sprint driver from around the area, making his move to the Avid Realty Sport Modifieds rookie season for the 4Z, out here battling for the race lead off of corner number 3 and 4. At the flag stand, it's neck and neck between Woodman and Leonard as they dive off into corner number 2. Give the advantage to Woodman down the straightaway this time. You've got a new race leader through 3 and 4 this time by the flag stand, 5 to go.
Trouble in turn number 3 as the 31R of James Hines went around. We are going yellow on that one. Yellow out for Hines over on the top of turn 3. Lost it on his own, kind of slid up there. And the 25X of Fan just almost missed him, but ended up clocking him as they came into the turn.
Pick up one of these French dip sandwiches. I think my new Saturday night meal is going to have to be a high noon and a French dip. This is way better than that place that's a massive chain that says that they have the meats. No, Eagle Raceway has the meats. And Caden Murray has the green flag in hand. We're back in action for Avid Realty Sport Mod Heat Race number 1.
Heat race number 1 back in action as Woodman's going to take your race lead here early on, followed by Leonard and the 33 BF Fanstill. Battle for the 4th spot shaping up between the 7, I think that's the 18 of Mason Richards, and timing's all over on here. Fanstill being told to pick a line by the receiver. Little word there from the receiver telling the drivers. Checker flag coming out though. Woodman, your heat race winner. And it's going to be Leonard. That was a 7 of Verbka.
Having to refer to timing and scoring on that one. Such a tight finish for 3rd on back.
Yes, Dan, you missed it.
All right, take number 2. We've all taken a drink. Let's take the green flag on Avid Realty Sport Mod Heat Race number 2. And I'll take this piece of paper from Stacy Carter. Get ready to win with Eagle Raceway, but let's get back to the racing action.
Down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4. We got a gaggle of cars battling for everything right now. Bollmeyer drops down the inside of the 17. He's going to send it into turn number 1 and 2. Looks to the low side. We got a 4-car battle for the lead.
How about last week's feature winner, the 96 machine of Gary Sadoff, slicing and dicing through the field. AJ Oaks is going to hang on to it for this lap, but with a hard charging Gary Sadoff right behind him, inside, outside, wherever he wants to go. But in the meantime, look at Drake Bollmeyer making his way through the field, stealing the 3rd spot away from Schwint.
Battle for the race lead going on with Sadoff and Oaks. And Oak's going to hold on for this spot, but don't look now. Here comes Bollmeyer in the 24, driving it, trying to make a 3-wide dance for the lead. Side by side down the back straightaway they go. Santa to the inside, Oaks to the outside. Bollmeyer waiting in the wings, down the front straightaway. Who's going to lead it this time? By at the line, it's going to be timing and scoring says Oaks. Still your race leader by .024.
0.021 seconds off of corner number 2. Gary Sadoff's going to seal the deal for second, but what a battle. 3 wide through 3 and 4 for the second spot. Mary Hahn, Drake Bollmeyer, AJ Oaks battle it out. Drake Bollmeyer is going to get the second spot, put Oaks to third, and Mary Hahn into the fourth spot in the 17.
Into turn 3 and 4 they go. Now the battle is for the lead and third. Side by side for the race lead. 2 laps to go. Bollmeyer's got 2 chances to try and make it, and Sadoff's going to try and hold him off. Down the backstretch, Sadoff gets the lead, but here comes Bollmeyer to the inside.
Great battle, strong runner for the 24 of Drake Bollmeyer. Gary Sadoff's going to hang on to it as our battle for third continues to heat up. AJ Oaks is going to seal third and put Hahn to battle with Clayton Peters for the fourth spot. Peters drifts up high, near contact with the 26 for third. Great racing action going on all throughout the track as your battle for the lead off of 4 this time by. Give the spot to Drake Bollmeyer and the checkered flag. Drake Bollmeyer is going to pick this one up and put it down in the 24. Gary Sadoff brings it home in the second spot. AJ Oaks in third, and Clayton Peters hangs on for a fourth place finish in your Avid Realty Sport Mods. Race fans, get your lucky souvenir programs out. Got some winning numbers for you.
Want to catch the rest of the action here tonight at the Eagle Raceway? You have to make your way over to www.eagleraceway.tv. Buy yourself tonight's racing action and catch it all live.
Got to thank the folks at Advantage Racing TV for picking up all of the action. Just like this final heat race that's getting ready to come at you. Not the final heat race on track, but the final heat race for your Facebook Live. And that's going to give the early advantage to Wickhorse, leading them down through 1 and 2. Rich Flock hanging on to second with a strong charge through 3 and 4. He's got a fast hot rod on the low side, but Wickhorse is going to hang on for lap number 1.
While the leaders battle it out for the race lead, we had them 4 wide through turns 3 and 4, settling for not last. Battle for the race lead is still going on as the 88 of Flock gets the position finally at the flag stand, secures the spot over the 2X, and the 36 is coming after him.
Dana Diekey with one fast hot rod in that 36 machine. Hard charging down the back straightaway, trying to make his way around Wickhorse. Where did Matt Andrews come from? Starting shotgun on the field, currently sitting in fourth and looking for more.
Looking for more he is, as he's in the fourth spot, looking for the third spot. Gets to the inside of the 2X of Wickhorse. Diekey has gotten that second spot from Wickhorse. Now Andrews is going to get to the low side. I think something's up with the 2X. The handling is not where he likes it. He's finding his way to the backside in a hurry.
Now that you say that, you've got me looking at the left rear suspension on the 2 machine, but in the meantime, I got to switch back towards the front. Rich Flock leading, Dana Diekey in second, but how about that crossover by Derek Hall to hang on to the third spot? Great battle with the 2s and 2s and 4s and 4s of Derek Hall and Matt Andrews. Matt Andrews really liking the low side in the 22. He's going to steal that third spot away from Derek Hall for the time being as Rich Flock clicks off another one with just 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go for Richard Flock, holding off a hard-charging pack of cars behind him. Diekey's trying to charge up their way to make it a challenge for the lead, but the closest battle on track as the white flag comes out is that battle for third between Andrews and Hall. Andrews and Hall battling it out, but all for naught at the current time being as Flock is going to drive it down the back straightaway. Looking into turns 3 and 4. Set the car, hit the gas, and he's going to come off of turn number 4, sees the checkered flag, and takes home heat race number 3. Second's going to go to Diekey, third to Andrews, 4 to Hall, and your top 5 is Melissa Tour in the 14.
Gotta love it. We've got a high side and a low side and a really fast racetrack developing, and what happened to cause all that dust? Somebody must have, it's probably those guys rolling over to tech. Somebody probably just lit the tires on the way down. I just happened to look down at my lineups and looked up confused. Starting inside row number 4 is going to be the 18 of Dion Kovar. And it is outside the 6A of Adam Armstrong. I didn't hear the Banana Gang. Did they go to some garage sale or something and not show up tonight?
Well, they may have gone there, but they'll be back, I'm sure, as we go green flag racing off of turn number 4 and off into turn number 1. We got a drag race between the 15 of Deaky and the 3 of Jokum.
Alex Deaky leads the way down, but Yoakum's hard charging on the inside through 3 and 4. Deaky likes the high line. You've got Yoakum down low. Deaky with the far stronger run off of corner number 4, and he's going to lead lap number 1. Looking back through the field, a little bit of a bobble from Yoakum. That's going to bring the freight train, the big pack behind him. Lauren Cook hanging on to 3rd right now with a hard charging Adam Armstrong. Trying out the low side off of corner number 4. Lauren Cook's going to hang on to the 3rd spot for the time being as McLean Reed starts to put his name into this battle. Oh, tough break for Adam Armstrong. Huge slip of the grip through 1 and 2. That's going to give the 3rd spot to Lauren Cook and the 4th spot to the Mac Daddy, McLean Reed. Off of corner 4, it's going to come at you like this.
As they go into turn number 1, lucky break for McLean Reed as he had just had an unlucky break the lap before as he went for a ride off of Sean Hine into turn number 3, gathered it back up. A little bit of trouble for the Armstrong, and he was able to get the 4th spot from Armstrong, now trying to make his way back up to the front. As we go into turn number 1, it's still Deaky, followed by Yoakum and the 7 of Cook.
Yoakum riding around in that 2nd spot, but he continues to close the gap between himself and Alex Deaky. It's about a car length and a half as they come off of 4th. But Deaky with a strong set of straightaway speed and great battles going on behind him. Adam Armstrong catches back up with Lauren Cook trying to make that battle for 3rd. Interesting once again, hard charging McLean Reed behind those guys, trying to stay invested in that battle as well as this time by the flag stand. It's going to be 2 to go for Alex Deaky.
What was a 2-car battle for the 4th spot, now making a 3-car battle for 3rd. As Armstrong looks down to the inside of Cook, he's going to get that position. It's now the 44 of Reed is going to set his sights on the 7, but no, the 70X of Cook is going to knock on the back door of Armstrong.
Yes, sir, Lauren Cook is not giving up that easily as we've got a stout battle for 4th. McLean Reed's going to try the bottom side, gives her a little bit of room off of corner number 4. Give the spot to McLean Reed as Caden Murray has the checkered flag in hand, and give that one to Alex Deaky. Austin Yoakum, Adam Armstrong, and McLean Reed rounding out your top 4 for Avid Realty Sport Mod Heat Race number 4.
The C feature, the outfit suit begins here at the Eagle Raceway. We go green flag racing on turn number 4.
Tyler Hard's going to dip down to the infield is off of corner number 4. Noah Williams is going to bring the field with 7 laps to go in this feature. Bobby Draper holding down the 2nd spot. Excuse me. Bobby Draper holding down the 2nd spot. Mike Shineston 3rd in the 5-8 to Sean Hine in 4th. Sean Pospisil rounding out your top 5. 6 laps to go this time by. Top 4 spread out. Back in the pack. Noah Williams with one fast 27W in this C feature, holding on to the lead from the start to this point. 6 laps remaining for Noah Williams.
6 lap remains for Noah Williams in the 27. We got a battle deeper in the field. It's going to be a battle between the 51 of Shinos and Sean Hine in the 4th spot, trying to battle it out and see who is going to take home that third spot. I didn't quite catch how many were taking out of the C to go to the B, but I can about imagine Sean Hine wants to get into that higher up to get a better starting spot in the B feature come later on this evening.
Sean Hine trying to close the distance between himself and Shyness down the straightaway. He closes to within about 2 car lengths. Through the corner, Shyness has a distinct advantage as they head down the back straightaway. Hine begins to close again as the field has 3 laps remaining, 2.5 now this time by.
As they come into turns 3 and 4, lap traffic ahead of you racing. He gets into lap traffic. Leader goes around with lap traffic in turns 3 and 4. Heartbreak for Williams as he had a lap car ahead of him, got into the back of him, and both cars go around. Heartbreak there, but he has a chance to come through and get to the B feature.
2 laps remaining, green flag in hand. Lineup's going to come at you like this: Bobby Draper, Mike Shyness, Sean Hine, Bo Riffle, Noah Williams, and Melissa Latour. Latour is going to take it to the infield, and her night will be done as the green flag flies, and Bobby Draper leads them into corner 1. Noah Williams in the 27W wasting no time trying to pick off a couple of cars in just a couple of laps, trying for the low side, trying to work his way around Bo Riffle as the white flag comes out for Bobby Draper. Let's see how far he can advance. Williams makes contact with Hine through 1 and 2. He gets the spot, mounts a challenge for Riffle down the bottom side of the back straightaway as the checkered flag is getting ready to fly. Let's see how this goes. Bobby Draper's going to pick up the win. Mike Shyness in second. Bo Riffle hangs on for third, and the 27W of Noah Williams brings it home in the 4th spot.
Making a transfer onto the B. Williams able to continue his night after almost losing it all getting into a lap car. Good on Williams for making that transfer. Tough break for Latour and Hine. Their night is done, but your C feature winner, the 62 of Robert Draper.